morning, everyone. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. Come on, Philly. So, today it's raining on and off. It's been raining on and off for the past 12 to 24 hours. But I came out here to inspect my stuff, and the caterpillars are out. I saw something. I thought it was a. It's funny. I thought it was a bad okra. It turns out it's a caterpillar, a black caterpillar. So they have taken enough of my stuff, the bugs. So we're gonna get this thing off. I don't know what it's called, but it's a black caterpillar. You'll see it in a minute, just like I did. It's a big boy too. So let's get it. Please, Jamaica, don't drop it. I don't know what this thing is, but I'm feeding it to the chickens. What is that? I don't know what it is. It's not moving, but can't be too careful. Move this stuff around. Look at it. I'm kind of afraid to give it to the chickens. See that? I'll just step on it. All right, so I see a bunch of okra that's ready. I got my little Dollar Tree basket. Let's go ahead and get some of this stuff out. There's a lot of okra out here, but most of it is really small. I saw a whole bunch, and now that I'm coming to harvest, I can't find it. Isn't that funny? Yep, as usual, hiding the fruit. See that? Okay, we got some okra. I'm gonna get some of this basil because there's a lot out here. It needs to be harvested before, I can harvest it. You never know what's gonna happen out here. That needs to move. It's gone. It's gone. Let's just take some of these off. Okay, I need to deadhead these marigolds while I'm out here. So we're gonna do that, huh? Moving right along. Our basket is getting full. So they'll keep blooming. Let's go to the other side. See how pretty okra is? See that flower? Look at that. Look at that. Just taking the fruit. There we go. There's another one down here, but it's not ready. But there is a basil plant we need to take some stuff off of. Look at the sweet potato flower. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. I'm afraid to touch it. It doesn't look real. I love the way that looks. Let's see if we have anything in here. A whole bunch of them here. How did I must have just threw down some seeds. There's some string beans in here too though. Look, they're super small, but I'm gonna take a couple off of there because I like snacking on these. Now, I don't want them to get too big because if they do, they'll stop producing. So I'm just gonna take some of them off. Anything I see, I'm taking off. It's nice being able to forage in your own backyard. It's like going on a safari, on a trip every day. It's so peaceful out here today. Uh-oh, do I see a split in my melon? No. No, my melons are showing up. I'm not showing you until it's ready. No, it's not split. It's not split. Let's get out of here. No more looksy-looksy. All right, going on to the next garden. I'm just giving it another quick look. Making sure there's no okra hiding out. Just taking it a quick look. Oh, here's some more basil. Let me go ahead and get that. Right there. Right there is basil. And there's a caterpillar. Oh man, let me give this to the chickens. For sure there's a caterpillar. See that? See that right there? I'll just take the whole stem of dill off. There's more than one. Jesus Christ. These insects, man. Butterflies are doing it. The butterflies are doing it. Believe it or not. They're beautiful, but they're trouble. They're pretty trouble. Just saying what I'm talking about. See that? Him and his friend. It's probably more, but these are the two I see. Oh, there's another one right there. There's three. And there's another one right there. They will eat your crops. We're going to get them all. Watch your garden like a hawk, because you won't get anything. They'll eat everything. These little animals, these little insects, they eat a lot. They eat these insects off. Starting from the bottom. Coming on. See that? It just is stuck as they want to be. Look at that. That's two. I'm gonna give them to my chickens. This one's upset. Oh, this one's trying to fight back. It left half this stuff there. I ain't leaving. You're gonna have to evict me the proper way. I am evicting you the proper way. This one says, I'm gonna hide in the corner. I'm gonna hide in the corner. You ain't gonna get me. Oh, now it's trying to fall off in the bucket. That's what you gonna do. Let me see if there's any friends that I missed. And they just, look at this is what they do. This is what they do. And this is an herb. They don't, look at this. Look at this. That's what they do. Let's give them to the chickens. It's the circle of life. Some people be like, oh no, don't kill. I wouldn't kill a fly. You ain't gonna eat it all. You're gonna starve to death. The only, what I'm beginning to like? Spiders. Believe it or not. I don't like spiders, but I like what they do. They reduce the population. Oh, like a bunch of vultures. These things, I don't know if they bite or not. He looked at me like, is that it? Is that all you had? It's gone. They got all four of them. All right, let's move back out there. Let me get some energy. I got a little blueberry here. Got my blueberries. Here we are. Hands a little dirty, but oh well. I'm sure I've been exposed to worse. Let me put them in this one. So I don't have a mixture of stuff that is inedible with edible stuff. Don't want them in the same bucket. Uh-oh. Want them out. Separate. Every day I do a little bit, right? But guess what? Every time you do a little bit, it adds up. You know how many bags of vegetables I have now? From doing a little bit, I do a little bit, put it in the refrigerator, and then when it fills a bag, I blanch it and I put it in the freezer. Because it only takes a couple of days. And then I keep on doing it. My freezer is almost full. And I haven't harvested much yet. I mean, I haven't begun to harvest. Talking too much. Let's go ahead and get some more basil so I can dehydrate it the natural way in a paper bag. Y'all see me? I see you. I used to just take the flowers off one by one, but man, I ain't got time for that. So I'm just taking the suckers off. Take off a couple of stems because this thing is super bushy, and I thin it out. That's how you're able to see the bugs after a while. Because if you don't, you won't be able to see them. It'll be too dense. And they'll be in there eating all your stuff, and your plant will just die on you. And by the time you realize they're there, it'll be too late. So I'm thinning this thing out. Take this off. When people make pesto, they use seasonal, right? All of that stuff. Here's my basket. All of it tastes good. Put this here. I'll get dill another day. Dead plant in here. I want to see what's in here. Okay. I think that's about it. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's keep on going. Just taking a glance. I didn't get all of the marigolds off. That rooster's cruising for a bruising. Y'all think that I'm bad to these animals. I'm not. You could tell by their appearance that they are well taken care of. However, my neighbors need to sleep. I don't like the sound, and that's just that. The roosters make a lot of noise, and they're evil. One just scratched me. Where is it? See the side of my face? They go for your face. They will hurt you. I feel sorry for these animals. Feel sorry for me. I know it sounds harsh, but they'll attack you. They attack the hens, roosters. in general will attack you. They're sneaky, some of them. All right, let me get these tomatoes out because I see them. Look at these tomatoes. My goodness, it's a big old bush. Big old bush. Jesus, I don't want to step on one trying to get to another. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I want all of y'all. There we go. 3. In tomatoes, you have to look for orange and red because they'll be down in the grass. Just like this one. When you don't stake them, they just grow wild. Some people don't like them that way because they don't have a lot of property. They don't have the room for it, but I have a half acre. So creep on. And with these cherry tomatoes, they reattach to the ground like a vine. What you don't want is for the bugs to get them. That's what you don't want. So you try to pick them as soon as you see them starting to blush, because they'll come and get it for sure. They will come and harvest it for you. They're out here. They're out here in droves this year. Nasturtium didn't stand a chance. Got swallowed up. Oh Lord. Okay. Let's keep looking. So there's some basil out here also, but they look so pretty. See that? That's the basil. And these are 2 protector basils. There's one right here, and then there's one on the other end of the tomato. I just put it there to reduce the amount of insects. They say that insects don't like basil, so I planted it there. And I planted some more. I have some more basil on the table that I need to get in the ground. I have a lot of things I need to get in the ground. One day at a time. You can't do it all. And I gotta eat, so I gotta go and forage. It's good to be able to forage in your own backyard. It is. I don't have to go to the supermarket and buy a bunch of stuff, expensive stuff that don't taste. It tastes like water to me now. When I buy stuff, I bought a peach, a bunch of peaches from the supermarket. Not long ago, a couple of days ago. I ain't gonna say what I found, but there was no seed in it, and I just felt defiled. I felt like I got robbed. I'm just gonna look and see if there's any more tomatoes because I'm not going in here too. I need to replant this row because the rabbit came in and ate everything. So there's nothing for me to get out here. I really don't like this bed that much. I'm gonna put some more tomatoes out here and let the tomatoes run wild in this corner. Apparently tomatoes like it over here. Pull these 2 off. They like it over here, and I like them being over here. And these big ones, I like fried green tomatoes, by the way. So that's when I'm pulling these off. I think these are ones that heavy hitters. I forget what they're called. I could not grow these because they are determinate tomatoes. And if you don't get them while you can, you don't get them. So I planted these jokers, I think, January in the house. That's how I beat the Texas heat. Because once the heat comes on, all the flowers fall off. And that's it. For the indeterminate, for the cherry tomatoes, all the flowers will fall off. And then they won't produce anything when it's extremely heat. Just keep them alive. Because once it cools down, if you're down south, once it cools down with indeterminate tomatoes, you'll get more tomatoes. Flowers will come back up in August. And you'll have a whole bunch of tomatoes. You'll have a whole new harvest, a bigger one. Usually last year I had a huge harvest. My whole dining room table was full of cherry tomatoes. So I see some basil out here. These tomatoes out here don't look too good. They look like they're on the last leg. And look at these cucumbers. I planted a few cucumbers out here. Ooh, I see one. And I planted some sweet potatoes and I planted some string beans. The cucumbers took over. Here's one. I gotta cut it off, but here. Well, it rained and it exposed a whole bunch of these jokers. That's one. Look at those flowers. That means there's gonna be more. More means more for me. Here's another one over here. There we go. All right, I think I got enough for today. Morning harvest is over. Oh man, I'm a little tired, but I got work to do. Look at this. I just love it when a plan comes together. Now that asparagus right there is not doing well. That yellow one, I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna pull it out and put it in the sun. Asparagus is very hard to kill. Very hard to kill. So this is alarming. Something is going wrong with this thing. We're gonna inspect it. You wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause it means that much to me. What's going on with you? Did I not water you? What's going on with you? What has gotten into you? There's some green, but there's a lot of brown. A lot. We're gonna clean this up right now. Come with me. Shoot. What are you doing? Why? I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna give this some fertilizer. That's all I can do and hope for the best. And then put it in the ground. That's probably what the problem is. It's probably root bound. Let's look at it. Yep. Look at this. I should be ashamed of myself. This thing needs to be repotted today. We'll do this on another video. Him and his friends. So, I am nice and sweaty. I got breakfast, lunch, and dinner in my basket. You plan enough, you don't have to go to the grocery store. And you don't have to have, oh, I need some bell peppers. You don't have to have a half acre, because I'm not planting on a half acre. I got stuff in containers. These are in containers, and they've been in containers all their life. These things are going on 3 years old, I think. And they work. It works. That is until they become root bound like that stuff over there. We'll fix that today. So I thank you guys for being with me. Oh, I forgot something. There's something else. These roosters are out of control. He's like on the trash can looking at the rest of the people like, I'm in charge. I'm the king of the mountain. Let's go ahead and get these habanero peppers. There's one there. There's one right there. I'll bring you closer so you can see what I'm talking about. Don't let your stuff go bad. Don't let it fall off. Don't let the bugs get it. Don't let the birds get it. Unless you want it to go to the birds. There's one right there. See that? This one's not totally done though. I'm not gonna take that one. I'm gonna let it go redder than that. If you don't harvest them, they fall off. This was in the bottom of the pot and something got into it, so I can't eat this one. So I'll just throw it back into the land. Don't let that happen. They call that wasting food. That's the true meaning of it. Struggling, going through all that rigmarole to grow stuff in the house. And then let it either fall off and go back to the land, or let the bugs get it. Can't do it. You gotta eat your food. Mmm. Now that is good. That is good. Those blueberries are on point. This is no good though. Those blueberries are the best blueberries I've had ever. Man, I have to up-pot these though. I was afraid to move them because every time I move them, I can't put them in the ground because they don't like clay soil. You got to put them in sandy, well-drained soil, acidic. Anyway, this is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. Thank you for being with me, and this is my morning harvest for the day. Y'all take care. Bye. Try to make good on my promises. I said I was going to put that asparagus in the ground, and that's what I'm going to do. Bad. Look at that. That is definitely root down. So, see that? That's what it needs to look like. Disturbed. We're done.